Hey Taurus, what's up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your week ahead everything energy check-in, pulling on a little work, love, and all the above. That even though I'm pulling on the current energies for the week ahead, whenever you clicked on this reading or it popped up in your phone in the algorithm and you decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, it's perfect timing as always, as these are timeless readings and meant to find you when they're supposed to. And thanks for being here. Love that like for you. You totally deserve it. And please subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay? And the most recent one from last night is posted, so if you want to go and check it out and see if you won something, there's still a few unclaimed prizes for the March giveaway, so it might be worth checking it out. All right? And you can find all the links to all the playlists and everything by scanning this QR code right here, or using the pinned comment down below. That'll take you to every playlist, all the platforms, and everything the channel has to offer, including getting your own Archer Astrology Tarot sticker if you want one. They're available too. A little bit of merch for you. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube video readings. So whichever you pick, though, I look forward to working for you. So, all right. Let's dig in and dive in, Taurus, because when I sat down to meditate on your energy to get the title and the title cards, I'm like, okay, what's up for Taurus? All right, because the way I do it is I shuffle up the cards, and then the top two cards that come out, that's your title card, okay? And I asked, I'm like, God, what's up? And he said, this person's going to confess. Yep, Five of Pentacles and the Strength card. After a long silent period, somebody finally makes their move on you, all right? And you might not suspect this. This could be something that you don't think is even going to happen. And it's one of those when you least suspect it, it is. Okay? So let's get the details. Let's find out. We're going to use the Biblical Tarot to do the heavy lifting and the new, I'm calling this one the Crayola deck. I got bored the other day. And so I went and looked up and bought tarot decks. And I got a bunch given to me. I don't even know why I did it. But this one's going to handle the clarifiers. And I call it the Crayola deck because it comes in a box that looks like those 64 crayons of Crayolas. Or the big ones, you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm calling it. All right, so all the message is gonna be for everyone involved, is highest and greatest good, but I will take whatever comes out because I am your ride or die. I'm got your back, I'm the crystals. When you're with me, you are protected. So let's dig in and get the deets. Let's find out. All right, two shuffles. What do we have for Taurus? Give me two shuffles for Taurus, please. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious Taurians. Toro, triumphant too. All right, over energy is the Moon card. You don't suspect this or don't see this coming. Because you have either signed off or fought against this, David versus Goliath, but beneath that is the Eight of Wands, some forward momentum, where they're coming in your direction. And I'm actually being told off of this Moon card here, Cancer Pisces energy, that some of you guys right now have been having dreams about, well, not just like, I'm seeing dreams of like a passed on loved one, somebody that comes back to visit you, and that's how you guys like have your conversations. Almost like I'm seeing you sitting on a bench in a park with like somebody that passed on from your family. You guys have your convos, and then the dream kind of ends like just being like, you know, this is a dream, right? And you're like, I know. And then you wake up, okay? Some of you guys, some of the dreams are not so great either. I'm feeling like a little bit of like almost sleep paralysis or restless leg syndrome, but like your dreams got you being kept up, all right? So let's dig in. Let's find out what's going on with this, all right? Current conditions at Taurus. We have the Sun card, Leo energy, the Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker, and the Star card, Aquarius energy. Leo, Libra, and Aquarius comes out on this one. The name Abigail might even resonate to you. It does actually look like, though, you're coming and making peace and coming to terms with stuff from your past right now. Breaking out of old cycles, and you're ready to start making the changes in your life because you're just kind of tired of this cycle and chapter, and it's kind of like you're ready to make the changes. You don't want to wait for the universe. You're ready to take action on some of this stuff, okay? Because you just made it to a point where you're just tired of being stuck. You don't want to be stuck anymore. And you're getting ready to do something about it. With the Star card, you're doing this at this moment in time because the timing is right to feel this way, all right? And interestingly enough, I'm seeing somebody here might have like a bruised knee, okay? That may resonate to you, but it's just simply after doing so much for everyone else in your life that you're doing something for you for like the first time in your life, okay? And I got a similar message out of Aries about looking out for yourself. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries, or you might just be a Taurus Aries cusper. But we'll get some details to see, because I'm seeing here with this star card that it's kind of like you're at the beginning of a great awakening, okay? It's like another start of another leveling up, okay? And they often, ascension symptoms can present and just be a lot to process and deal with. And it's almost like, oh my gosh, we're gonna do this again? Another level up? Yeah, it's why some of the stuff in your dreams are changing, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on in your money. All right, little career and finance checkup. What's in your wallet? The Two of Swords. So you feel like, you know, Eight of Cups though, and then the King of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys have recently started a new job, or you're onboarding or getting ready to get started, and it's just like a lot to process with the Two of Swords. You might maybe it seems like that you're fearing you won't be able to make it through on this new position or this new job start, but with the Eight of Cups, you're actually more prepared than you think. That's the thing with the Eight of Cups. You're on a higher plane of thought, okay? And some of you guys have even been looking into either a side hustle or a second job, because I'm seeing some of you guys with the King of Pentacles, you're trying to save up for something that you're privately planning, whether it's like a purchase, a vacation, or for my self-employed Tauruses, you're saving up for something to invest back into yourself and your business. So you haven't told anybody about this, because it seems like whenever you tell somebody about your plans in any way, shape, or form, it never happens. You know, that kind of energy that you just tell one person, that's it, today I'm leaving at 5 o'clock. And the minute you say that, you know you're staying over. And then you wind up, it's 9:30 and you're finally walking out the door, right? Okay, so we'll get some details on the money and some things that might be coming in to help you get to this King of Pentacles status too. All right, now, love department. We're going to start with past person, okay? Because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, okay? My title here, it's just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do or none of us should be telling you what to do. We're just map readers, all right? And we've got the Fool card on the Four of Swords, and then the Ten of Wands. Libra, Aries, and Sagittarius. There's kind of strong Aries energy in this reading. What I'm seeing with this one, though, is this person has tired you out from trying so hard, right? Ten of Wands, Jeremiah's burden's showing up on this. Four of Swords, it's almost like you've put this connection on a pause because you needed some time to sit back and relax. Fool card, all right? It's like you love them, but you had to guard and protect yourself against I'm being told they're player ways, and it just was a lot to handle, and you never dreamt they would wind up this way, okay? But it was a lot to process and carry, and that's why you just said to one point that, I don't know if I can carry this weight anymore, okay? But now with the Fool card, you're almost kind of thinking back and wondering if you couldn't possibly, did you make a wrong choice, okay? And now I'm talking to a Taurus that because of how this person is and the Four of Swords, that you actually fear you're I want to reach out to this person. Wait, am I going to be one of those people that all the tarot readers talk about when they're like, watch out, so-and-so, your past may return. Am I the past that may return? And it's kind of got you in your feels a little bit. Because even energetically, they still have a way of playing some mind games with you, okay? So we'll get details to find out what's up with that, if it's safe or not, okay? And the outcome onto it. Because at the moment, I'm seeing it doesn't look like they've done much to change, but they're trying to skip steps. So I want to see what's up with that and the potential for it, okay? All right, now, new person. Because this can be somebody that you've just started and you wonder what's going on, or you're single and wonder what's coming in, okay? We got the Ten of Cups under the Three of Swords with no, that's the Queen of Cups. Oh, so this is somebody that you are definitely interested in, but with the Three of Swords, I'm being told, Archer, we know that you said that this might be somebody you just started talking to, or you're single and want to know what's coming. I'm being told this is somebody you've been trying for a while to make this work, and it's not going anywhere, okay? It started a little bit and then slowed down with the Death card. There's some kind of a change of approach that's happening in order to make this work differently, okay? The Three of Swords is something you've almost given up on and been well, that's it, they're not interested, that's fine, that's okay. But then something changes, at that moment, okay? So we'll get some details. This is an interesting reading. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, definitely. Some of you guys are on your twin flame journey, I'm being told, and looking for a soulmate for some of you, though. Could be a Leo, maybe in Libra and Aquarius. Pisces is here too. And there is Virgo energy along with Cancer. And there's even a little bit of Sagittarius, okay? And you or them could be born on the 19th or the 17th, maybe the 28th, the 15th is here, the 25th, the 4th, and maybe the 10th. But, okay, let's dig in. Let's see what's going on. And thanks for being here, guys. Hope you guys had a good day. All right, what do we got on the Sun card, the Queen of Swords, the Star card? This is interesting. Five of Cups. You feel guilty about something, don't you? Four of Wands. I just felt that on the Temperance card and the Tower. You feel like you're to blame for something, and you're actually dealing with a little bit of guilt. And I told you, I said I felt like a twin flame energy come out, and the Four of Wands is here. Some of you guys have been thinking about your twin lately. Okay. The Temperance, feeling like you might have made the wrong move or taken the wrong choice on something with this one. Or like kind of wondering why something hasn't happened yet. There's a lot of intensity right now for the times that you've been in separation, that it's kind of like your 5D selves are looking down on your 3D selves, trying to work together to make a union, Taurus, okay? So you've been thinking about them a lot more lately, because it's kind of like some of you guys, it was a very intense connection. It was a lot to handle, okay? And just some time was needed. The age difference was a big thing on it for you guys, which is a lot of signs of a twin flame journey. But even if you are moving forward, you've been trying to figure out why you keep seeing so many signs that ties to your person. You're like, I don't understand, God. If you keep showing me the signs, just let them call me, let them reach out. Or am I the problem? Should I call and reach out? And it gets you a little bit in confusion to the point that you're just starting to see little things changing in your life around you. You've been experiencing like a few small tower moments at the time, okay? But these little things changing are actually gearing you up for a big change in your life. Because it does feel like with that Tower card that life has been unfair to some of you recently. And some of you guys, I'm seeing something about, maybe some of you guys are into like real estate or investing in real estate, because you see this apartment building or this big tower building in the background on the tower. I'm seeing something about like an industrial building being turned into condos or being turned into apartments, or like see little changes that lead into big changes, okay? And if you're not, maybe you just see or read about it on the TV or the news or whatever and be like, oh yeah, Archer mentioned that I might see something about that. But some of you guys, it ties right to you. Maybe you actually like, you live in like a loft or an apartment that's been converted or something, okay? You might be feeling like you want something better for yourself, possibly. The Strength card, there we go, on the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, with the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys had to move or relocate as a result of the twin flame journey that caused like you to have to do like a complete reset and reboot in your life. You had to start like from scratch as a result of it. But you are at the beginning of this next awakening to get you into the Three of Cups. It's like this next chapter in your life, it actually is one about love. With your dominant planet, Venus, retrograde, it's like at the moment, you're in the energies that you actually can benefit, almost like diamond handsing the energies. Well, everybody else is like worried about signing contracts, or they're worried about like reaching out to past people and all this. Don't do anything, it's retrograde season. You're actually being able to harness that energy. Like if you buy a stock low while everybody else is in a sell-off, and then you hold it until the market returns and then you profit off it. You're kind of doing that in the energies right now. These little things are coming in and getting ready to change and start surprising you with that Strength card, okay? The Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card shows you're going to start having a little bit of help that gets you like that one little extra dose of willpower on the Strength card to go through with these. Some of you guys actually might be, either you or someone in your family is confined to a wheelchair possibly, all right? Or some of you guys are in the medical or the health field. Maybe some of you are actually in it because of that knee injury I saw, or somebody like has a cast on or something possibly. But even through that, you're going to power through this. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, or a Sagittarius. And sometimes those guys, they kind of get like the Three Musketeers. Those zodiac signs are interesting. It could be a Scorpio, maybe an Aries. For some of you guys, you're definitely in the twin flame energy. And for those of you that haven't met your twin flame, it's kind of like you're riding the energetical wake. As if the RMS twin flame is right in front of you and you're on a jet ski behind it, hopping the wake off the back of the boat. You know? So no wonder it feels like you're dealing with the twin flame journey and trying to make it through, because you're like, this silence is crazy with the Judgment card, Queen of Swords, it's been quiet for so long in the hermit mode that some of you guys are just hanging out with your dog. Some of you guys even walk dogs for a living. But Queen of Swords on this is just like, things are going to start working out in your favor, because at the moment you're in like a judgment period, almost like feeling guilty, like, should I have not walked away? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have given them more of a chance. The Wheel of Fortune, you're going to find some clarity from these thoughts that's going to help you put that to bed. And you're going to, like little secrets, maybe you hear tell of something or see something they post online, and you're like, oh, I made the right choice. Oh, okay. And there's actually an energy I feel of a Taurus that starts breathing again and feeling relieved going forward with that Wheel of Fortune, all right? Some of you guys might be trying to successfully quit, like either smoking or drinking possibly, like you either gave it up for Lent, New Year's resolution, or you just decided the time was right. And right now you might be dealing with a little bit of the withdrawals or the jitters from it, okay? I'm seeing you can actually power through this just by being zen and focusing on yourself like you are doing. You're doing all the right things. You can power through this with the Queen of Swords and find a little bit of peace going forward for you, okay? You're finally at the end of the long, stressful chapter in your life and getting into this new powerful chapter. 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. And with the 8 of Cups, you're going to be walking away from those people that made you feel like an option and calling in the ones that actually respect you for who you are and doesn't try to change you, okay? What I'm seeing on this one is you're going to feel like the people around you have changed big time with that Wheel of Fortune, okay? And it's kind of like entering into a new timeline that's going to just be more clear and positive. Like the era of peace for you coming in with the Hierophant and finding out the decisions you made were right for the time. 7 of Cups, all right? So you don't have anything to feel guilty for. The stuff you've done and what you've put yourself through, it's coming to find out at the end, you're good, okay? The decision you made was right at the right time. It had to happen to start this stuff happening, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense, okay? Could definitely be dealing with another Taurus for some of you guys too, and Virgos here, all right? But it doesn't have to be their sun sign. You or them could be born on the 9th or the 19th. The 3rd is here, the 28th, the 15th, and the 25th, possibly even the 6th. Okay, let's see what's with the money energies. Because it's just that it's like, even though you just finished another glow up, it's like you're instantly fast tracking into the next glow up. All right? So let's go into this. What's up with the money? Thank you. 2 of Blades. There's something you're wanting to walk away from. Look at that. See how you're like, oh no, not doing this. No, thank you. And it could be, I'm feeling like some of you guys might be up for a 90-day review. Let me see. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. See, I do see some of you guys cutting out your day job to start doing something on your own or wanting to learn or work remotely, you know? Because see how this is one of those musicians down in the subway singing? Some of you guys could even be a musician or a singer-songwriter and want to get yourself published or known. If you are on social media in any way, post up your links to it down in the comments. We'll all Page of Swords on it and check it out. Sub for sub, spot for spot. All right? But I see here, like, something that you can actually teach others from that you're wanting to embrace on this one, okay? So you're very nervous about this 90-day review, almost to the point that you just want to quit or walk away and start your own business or hustle. And I'm actually seeing they come forward in the review, and you get a slight raise. Some of you guys also are waiting for a sign-on bonus or something. I see that showing up to help get the budget back on track with some of the money that you've been owed for a while, okay? This here shows it's just the last time that you get to fly out of work on time, excited about it, with the Page of Cups. Some of you guys, kids may be involved, and you've been looking at needing school supplies or something for them, or you're getting ready to go back to school, and the cost of books and everything is kind of getting up there, and now you're kind of nervous. But I see you kind of like quietly quitting your job in the not too distant future. It'll actually pay off and let you start in on this new level, because I see like self-learning. Not so much that you're going back to school or taking a course, but you're actually investing in something to help. See, you're not worried about your advancement in the 9 to 5, but you're more worried about your self-advancement. Okay, some of you guys could even be like a motivational speaker or something. Maybe a chakra healer or Reiki work. But you're already in the energies to start quietly leaving your day job and embrace your passion. 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups on the Knight of Swords. Somebody here might actually even be a hairstylist. And I see visions of like starting your own brick and mortar shop. Okay? This Hanged Man shows you've waited a while for this to come in, and with the Ten of Wands, the amount of nepotism in the workplace, the cherry picking in that is starting to get to be a lot to handle, right? There is straight up obvious as the day is long. There are people like they're playing favorites, and it's becoming too much for you to handle because you're picking up the slack while everybody else gets to just hang out and enjoy themselves on their own schedule. Now, for some of you guys, I do see that with this, you are actually going to be put into a place of management or a team environment, okay? That actually gets you to a point that I see you moving or changing homes for work. And some of you guys could definitely be in real estate, because look, even on here, look how it's like a new home, but see, it's a real estate agent's point of view, handing the keys over on their new house, okay? So I see you getting to branch out into something that grows more long-term. The Three of Wands, and the only reason it's been on your mind so much is because you're beginning this transformation that this new person somehow ties into, okay? So we'll see where that goes, because with the Page of Swords, you do have somebody at work that you're interested in crushing on, right? Just so you know, they're interested in you too, but there's a little bit of taboo environment around it. Maybe the workplace doesn't condone relationships, or like there's already people talking, like the way you guys carry yourselves. And this may only resonate for some of the Tauruses, okay? It could just be 7 or 8% of you guys. But this is the one that you guys, people are like, oh, it's like you guys are work wife and work husband anyways. Like everybody's like, so what's going on with Taurus and that and so from accounting, you know? There's energy in there that it could actually grow into something that also leads to advancement in your work life, okay? Now, for those of you that haven't found any online offers or anything happening, King of Cups into the Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords actually tells me that you've already applied for the job that you'll get, okay? And what I'm seeing on this one is that they've just been very busy. The HR department is very slow to go to vacate the position, get things in place, and be ready to hire you. This is literally, for those of you, you did an application a while ago, Nine of Swords, that you haven't heard back on, that this one out of the blue reaches out and calls you and says, so sorry about the delays, Taurus, but we'd like to have you, would you be willing to still come in for an interview? Are you even still looking for work? And you're like, King of Cups, heck yeah. You'll love this, okay? So I see you coming out of, for my unemployed Tauruses, I see you finally coming out of that energy, because some of you guys with this Nine of Swords, for those of you that are on like a form of government assistance or state aid or benefits, you, I'm seeing, have been fearful that like they either are being reduced, they may get taken away, something like that. You're actually going to find a job in time before anything like that potentially happens to you. So you actually get to get off of that stuff and start earning a cool paycheck. And then like a month after you start working, you hear from some of your other people, friends and that, they're like, my assistants got cut. And you're like, oh my gosh, did I get that job just in time or what? It'll play out like that for you, okay? Awesome sauce. All right, so let's see what else we've got going on, because you do, I see it, like you have been adjusting your budget or saving up for this project behind the scenes. I think that's your own job, working remote or self-employed. And you're gonna actually be able to take the stuff from your day-to-day 9-to-5 job and tailor it into your own ideas or your own plans, like a hybrid crossover that's gonna create some generational money off of you and passive income that it'll actually keep even your future children in that. Some of you guys actually do work in like the child care system, or some of you guys might actually work for the courts or CPS or something like that, you know what I mean? But, or you've had interactions with them or something, but you're just getting to this point of like, you've been working your day job while trying to nurture this side gig, King of Cups, while dealing with your day-to-day getting in the way. So I'm seeing that you're nearing a point of being able to launch this idea, Knight of Cups, and with that, it's going to get to the point of saying goodbye to your day job and going into this remote self-employed energies, okay? Even will let you retire a little bit earlier than planned. I see for whatever age you are at right now as you're finding this reading, is that whatever the retirement age is by the time you get to it, I see you getting to retire up to 8 years early. Or some of you guys will be getting a buyout offer, okay? Your company will be reaching out with giving you one of those, like, you might still get like 98% of your pay, but an early retirement plan, okay? So Might especially resonate if you're born on the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th, or you're a life path number 8 or 9, and the 6th, the 16th, or the 26th, possibly. Okay? So let's get into the love. Let's dig in. And thanks for being here, y'all, too. If you want to book a personal reading with me, just shoot me an email to archerastrology@gmail.com. I'll send you back the pricing, the info, and all the booking details. All right? All right, let's get into it. Fool card, 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Let's see what we got here. The Moon card on the Fool card. So it's kind of like 6 of Cups. Some of you caught them in a lie. 4 of Cups into the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. They were such in a negative energy or a place on this one from their player vibes. And this goes back to their childhood. It's why they were always so intense or angry all the time, okay? Maybe they grew up with like a father that had a temper control issue or anger management issues. And so it like just kind of bled down onto them with the 6 of Cups. But with the Moon card, they're trying to front. Like in public, they would act like they were all fine, had it all together, and you just didn't like how much the fronting was going on. But the 4 of Cups to the 10 of Wands shows right now they're dealing with a lot of burdens. So they're regretting a lot of what they did to contribute to this. And some of you did catch them in, man, for some of you guys, you found out they were either entertaining other people or they were already married. But for some of you guys, this was your twin flame going through that phase and the intensity, like they were bothering you at work, they were going through player vibes and energies, they were very unawoke at the time. And you never dreamt that they would, like, they wouldn't, you didn't think they would ever lie to you about this, and yet they did, right? Now the 6 of Swords on the 7 of Swords, this tells me that deceitful energy became a lot to deal with, okay? For some of you guys, maybe as a result of this, either you or them, somebody might have wound up in like therapy, psychiatry, maybe even either a 72-hour hold or a psychiatry lockup or jail. All right, so this was a pretty rough, it was a pretty rough breakup is what I heard, okay? So let me see what's up on this, especially on that 4 of Cups, because they can't move on from you. And it's not God infecting it onto them. They literally, yeah, 3 of Wands. Every time, hey man, and the Devil, I knew it. I felt that coming with the World's card. They see, anytime they attempt to move on or try something else, they wind up like, they see you in the other person. For some of you guys, they called them your name even. Or they're trying to turn them into you, like, hey, wear your hair like this because, well, they can't say this part out loud. Oh my gosh, some of them actually said this part out loud. Wear your hair like this because my ex Taurus used to wear their hair like this. And they were like, I'm going to see my way out of this relationship now, okay? And it just never started up because they try to keep turning people into you. That Devil card. They're slightly obsessed with you. No wonder they're showing up and coming into your dreams, okay? This could be a Pisces. Could be a Leo, maybe a Gemini or a Capricorn, a Sagittarius. Aquarius and Scorpio seem to be pretty strong here as well. But the World card shows they'd like to see a new chapter with you out of this. And the Empress, this person is well aware of what you mean to them, okay? And heaven help them, man, you tried. You really did a lot. Even with what you saw in them, you're like, I can fix this. I see the good in them, okay? For some of you guys, they might even reach out and tell you they've been like looking into anger management classes and things like that. Because what I'm seeing here is the way they've been trying to like focus and fixate on you, it's got them almost blocked to a point, okay? And they're talking to like a lot of people about you, but not in a bad way. They don't have ill words about you, but they talk about like how you led them in out of the cold. You triggered an awakening in this person. 6 of Swords and the World card. Literally, it's like 10 of Cups. No, we're right here, Archer. This is where it is. And for some of you guys, this person knows this person. Maybe you guys, y'all run in the same circles, okay? Queen of Cups, which remember at the beginning, rewind if you missed it, that I thought this was the 10 of Cups. The overall energy on this one is the 10 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, for some of you guys, this person knows you've already been talking to or interested in this person because they're stalking your social media, or this person knows this person, and it's got this person jealous beyond belief, okay? And for those of you that don't have a new person in your life, this person just thinks you've moved on. Something you posted, which might just be a picture of you with one of your friends, but it just happens to be a friend this person doesn't know. And all of a sudden now they're like, oh my gosh, Taurus moved on. Taurus has found somebody. That's not right. Oh no. And it's like, wait, you tried moving on. Why is it okay for Taurus to not try moving on? But it's also that catalyst that gets you guys back in a direction, okay? This is somebody who had to do the work themselves to fix themselves, but simply you just being you, your day-to-day actions that they keep stalking is what's triggering them to make the changes, okay? They don't even realize they're self-inflicting it on themselves because of how much they're obsessed about you, all right? Maybe they've given up their issues or their vices, okay? What I'm seeing comes out on this one is that some of you guys, it did just get embarrassing, you know, just putting up with this, but they're gonna, you know what it's gonna be? It's going to be the results. It's going to be the results of a pocket dial, and they're going to get hot-headed, a little upset, and they're going to either send you a text message that isn't so nice. How do you think you can just move on? Nobody tells me no, Taurus. What in the world? And you're like, whoa, I've missed you too. But then I'm seeing, like, for those of you that are phone call, that it starts off as like a mean text, like it's not nice, but it results in the 10 of Cups. Okay, like they let you see how much they're, like, without their vices, their internal stresses and frustrations, all that stuff clear back to their childhood is coming right and bubbling up to the surface that causes them to want to do something about it that leads to the 10 of Cups, all right? And they finally come in correct. And I'm seeing rainbows on this too. Some of you guys may see a rainbow, or you've seen either, I'm actually seeing a double rainbow. Because if you look, even though it's either part of the roof or it's another arc of the rainbow. So some of you guys may have seen a double rainbow that lets you know this is a deep twin flame connection. And even for as long as you guys have been apart, energetically, you've been on the same pathways, that you guys have kind of followed along and paralleled each other. And you're getting ready to come back together on this one that leads right to the 10 of Cups and a new chapter where they've actually changed and done the work. This Devil card, I'm pulling some motivation energy off of this, that it's allowing them to motivate, like with the Temperance card, card 14, they're being motivated to start taking the action to power through these issues and those Tower cards that are card 16 to make it to the Star card and a point of healing and coming back into the energy correct, okay? Some of you guys, there's an age difference, and like they either speak in memes or songs or something like that, but it's, yeah, they're going to try to play this off with like their jealousy will pop out a little bit. And then you can actually decide which route to go with this one. But there's a potential on this one to begin again. And for some of you guys, it may even happen in the week ahead. This week ahead is where they're having some awakenings about making the changes and powering through the Tower moments in their life. Okay? And realizing they got to make good on this. So that leads us full circle on it with 10 of Wands to 10 of Wands. Some of you guys, they might free will their way to reach out sooner, but they're definitely kind of being, I don't got a better way to put it. They're being forced in, their hands are tied. They got to do the work or stay stuck, and they don't want to stay stuck. But they're not going to try to keep skipping steps like they did before too. Okay? Could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius, maybe a Leo. Fire signs, definitely. Capricorn is here with Pisces. It could be another Taurus for some of you guys. Cancer, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and there's actually some pretty strong Leo Pisces energy here too. Okay? But you or them could be born on the 17th, maybe the 10th. The 16th or the 19th, the 1st, the 2nd is even here, the 11th and the 22nd as well. You might be noticing a lot of repeating twos that's getting tiring. Just like why do I keep seeing these signs? The frequency of which you see the signs, how often you see them, is letting me know how close this thing is to happening, okay? I like it. All right, let's see what's up with this new person. Let's get into this Queen of Cups that disguises the 10 of Cups. See, for some of you guys, if you are already speaking with this person, they know of it. They're feeling a change, all right? You're going to wind up having the grand all test, I think, that just around the time this person comes in, this person's going to reach out and test you with that decision type of a thing. But we'll see. Because with your dominant rock going retrograde, Taurus, man, you are attracting more attention than you think. All right, what's up with this new person? I knew there were 2 cards there. 4 of Swords, Page of Swords. Oh, wow, they can't. Taurus, your ears must be burning. Like 10 of Cups is back again. All right, like you got multiple people kind of stalking you. You got a lot of people in your energy right now. You got somebody new that's interested, somebody in the past that wants you back and wants to fix things. I know you don't think you're doing great, but you're actually, there's more people talking about you behind your, like you're being talked about in rooms you haven't even entered into yet. All right, but this one here, Page of Swords, they're reflecting back too because like somehow this got off the ground in the wrong way. Like somebody said the wrong thing with the 7 of Swords or was a little deceitful. In the 5 of Wands that got stuck in this friendly kind of an energy, and then somebody either like overstepped their boundaries, asked for money or food or worse, Ace of Wands energy. But now this person's like, man, I totally messed this up, 4 of Swords. The Page of Swords, they've still been watching you as well, okay? So like if you got a social media thing, like I do see a Taurus that's here on like YouTube maybe even possibly, that your view counts are going up, because you got like past and new people curious about this here, okay? This is somebody that after their bad breakup, they had closed their heart off a little bit, but then they just didn't plan to find you. With the transformation on this one, it's like okay, so you guys met, made an attempt to change things or to try to get this off the ground going, and it caused this person to have a little bit of PTSD or shock from a past relationship, and their response to you was not the way they should have talked to you, but a way that they expected the outcome to go. Hey Tammy, what's up? Hi Jen. Jungle Love, what you doing? Yeah, you tried to advance or send a text, communications, and then something, it got a little out of hand. You like, a lot of like that Bill Murray movie, Lost in Translation, is showing up on this, okay? And it's kind of like they thought you were in a different direction and a little bit of trauma response that came out. So there's been a bit of silence with the 6 of Pentacles. They're sitting here being like, oh man, I wish I'd have given that a different go. That didn't work out like I planned. So it's got them kind of in their feels on the 5 of Wands where they're trying to like learn a lesson about this, that like, okay, that was the wrong way to approach it. You might even be destined for an apology from them, okay? Because you've been trying to explain to them that you've given off enough signs that you're interested and cool with it, and you guys were doing okay until like one of you guys sent a message that the other person took the wrong way, and it led to silence between the 2 of you guys. 2 of Wands. The 3 of Swords, what it sees on this is that they regret, like some of y'all, this person might have given an ultimatum, like, well, I only, like very superficial, I only date blondes, or only, and then it's like, oh man, you should have given, I know Taurus is a redhead or a brunette or something, but maybe you should have given them a try. And that's what they're sitting there being like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Okay? Like, I do see in this here that 3 of Swords, they wish that, like, they totally are wanting like a do-over. Okay? And I see this person's going to probably just go into a direction that they're starting to like talk to everybody that they know to figure something out. Okay? Now, this Page of Swords shows like that I see they're going to like talk to somebody that they're showing your social media profile to anybody that'll look. You got some stalkers going on, okay? This here actually is 2 people. That's what it is. You got 2 people, Page of Swords, and on you. One that feels like they messed up their shot. They shot their shot and messed it up. Then you got somebody who hasn't even told you that they're interested yet, okay? Knight of Pentacles. You got somebody slow approaching, okay? You must be in the public eye somehow, or you've dreamed or have dreams of being in the public eye, because you are getting a lot of attention into your social media. And this person here might be spiritually inclined, because I'm being told they've got a tarot reading. 2 of Pentacles. Justice, yep. 6 of Wands. All right, they're going to come back around, because what off of here, the 6 of Wands, this was a bit of a false start that's coming into return, okay? And they're just going to they're going to try to do, okay, simplest answer is the easiest answer. I'm not going to keep overthinking this. I'm just going to say, sorry about that. Got off on the wrong foot. Could we try again? Because I'm being told this was just a bit of a lost in translation that's caused them to like, this person's got a bruised ego, all right? Like, for those of you that you resonate with like the bruise or something, this is somebody that like, they take a fall on the ice, right? They they butt plant the ice, and like all it does is bruise their ego and hurts their ego a bit because they're like, did anybody see me do that? Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna try to get up. That sort of thing. But then I'm curious about who this other person is, because this person here is going to try just a very simple reply back, because you guys still talk just a little bit to each other, but like ignore the elephant in the room. Or for some of you guys, they just freaked out and blocked and ghosted you, and then they're going to unblock and try again. All right? There's just a lot of their previous relationships they weren't fully healed from at the time, and they thought that you were going to do something to them that one of their exes did. Okay? And man, did they overreact. But they're like, sorry, we're going to try to work on that, okay? Because things were going really good until they got a little hot-headed and like started thinking history was going to repeat itself, and that's when they went off on you for a little bit, right? And now they're really regretting that. They're like, man, I should have just sat my phone down for an hour and processed before I replied to Taurus, and now look what happened, okay? They're getting ready here to put that ego aside and eat like a little humble pie and be like, look, I'm sorry, I messed up. And if you wanted to translate into spiritual energies, it's going to be more of like, look, I was not fully healed. I hadn't made it through my 5 stages of grief, but I really liked you. I thought I was ready to give this a try, and I messed up. And you're going to be like, whoa, honesty. I'm not used to that from all the people of my past, because you do have a little bit of those same kind of fears. But that opens this back up. I see the trust level building up here, that you guys came into each other's lives to heal each other from the hurts you've been through in the past. And you and this person, this is a very deep soulmate connection. Could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn, maybe a Libra. Pisces is here. You or them could be born on the 23rd or the 27th, maybe the 6th or the 21st. Could be a Virgo too. For some reason I'm feeling some Virgo on this one. And I say Virgo, and the 8 of Pentacles shows up. I kid you not, into the Page of Pentacles. Okay, multiple choice questions do arrive. You know what I said about some of you guys, that I was seeing like this distant energy? Like I'm seeing almost like somebody here might even work for the airport, okay? Like, or the airlines, because I see like what looks like multiple planes lined up for like an incoming approach pattern, okay? Rotate. But what I'm seeing on this one is that you've got this person that the false start is here, that they're like getting ready to say, hey, sorry about that. Can we try again? All right. Somebody here, I'm seeing somebody playing a game of putt-putt. Interesting. And some of you guys have a neighbor that's doing construction, and like the sounds of the saws or the hammers and stuff is just driving you completely like batty. Like maybe they start really early or break noise curfews. That might just be for some of you, but it might be a sign of just to connect to the reading. But what I'm seeing here, this distant energy, the second person incoming, it's this person. It's the return of a past person. It does, with the King of Wands, it does tie into somebody finding their way back. Just like I mentioned, that you are going to face a test. I just got chills off of that. That was a 9-volt to the tongue, Taurus, okay? What I'm seeing on this one is it happens at about the same timing, because with your dominant rock retrograding, you're calling in a lot of your dreams and your manifestations more than you know. And so you're energetically attracting them back in. That's why. That's why you like your name's being talked about. I'm pretty sure this other distant energy is a past person. The 2 of Swords into the 6 of Cups. Yep. And back to the 8 of Wands. Forward momentum in your work energies, forward momentum in your love energies. So it looks like things change at the same time, because I do see the potential that you're faced with 2 options, 2 of Swords. And that there's one that just like this, you're like, no thank you, no, I'm good. And then the other one is the one that you go for. It's that test that you're ready for reunion. Are you sure you want this, or do you want this, you know? And some of you guys, I'm hearing the song Fatboy Slim, Weapon of Choice. That song may resonate to you, and somebody here might be in the military. 2 things is that I'm hearing the White Stripes, I'm hearing 7 Nation Army, but then also some of you guys, there's actually a crush on the base. I'm being told like you guys are both into it, okay? That like maybe you guys actually both work in the military, or you're both enlisted or something, and that's how you met. Regardless of the situations, honorable thank yous for you and your services or your person, okay? I give you credit. I don't think I got the skills to do it. You guys are, anybody in any active or retired military, you guys got skills. I love watching documentaries about it, but then I look and I'm like, I'm not that good. I couldn't do that. So anybody, like, if you are, either you're active or retired, kudos to you. Thank you for your service. Okay, let's see what we've got on this here, because, yeah, you wind up faced with a choice. 5 of Pentacles and the Emperor, and you can't make the wrong choice. The 8 of Wands keeps showing up. Forward momentum, forward movement. You're calling this stuff in, okay? And like, remember how I mentioned that the 8 of Wands is that energy that's like an energetical runway. There's always forward momentum shown on an 8 of Wands card in any tarot deck. It shows motion. In this case, on this, it's that little boy and his dog trying to run in between the mailman, all right? Some of you guys might either be, maybe you work for the post office, you or them, because I did just hear for some of you guys, like the new person, you're going to be able to have that joke in the future after you guys have kids. They're going to be like, yeah, here's our baby. Yeah, it's the mailman's baby. Ha, ha, ha. But it's your husband or your wife at that point. Anyway, you know what, just go with it. Okay, maybe the humor mode needs a little adjustment. We did an all signs last night. But the Emperor energy, it shows you getting to make your choice. You're bossing up in this one from what you're attracting in, okay? This energy of your planet retrograding, once it hits and takes off back direct, I even see Aries energy and Aries season being very powerful for you, okay? All right. Oh, claim this thing down in the comments, Taurus. We got to manifest it and make it happen, all right? Because the movement's already happening on your side, and the Ace of Pentacles is right underneath there. Oh, it's like I don't want to stop your reading. Oh my gosh, there's like more stuff about like, yeah, no, this is a fresh start. There's stuff happening. Some of you guys do work in a construction zone or a newly opened, like, somebody here might work in property management instead of real estate, because I'm just seeing here, this is like, I heard the energy of like a brand new lease up. This is a side note in the business department. If you are a Taurus that's in property management, I see you getting the opportunity to start a lease up. It'll literally, a brand new building being handed to you. Or some of you guys might actually get to that point that one of those like industrial buildings that we saw earlier that gets converted into like apartments or condos or whatever, that like you run the place or something. Somehow construction really ties into your guys' energy. I love it. Okay. All right. I cannot end your reading. I may have to change the title to I cannot end your reading. I don't know. But anyhow, whatever. Claim this thing. We got to get this forward momentum locked in because you're the one attracting it. I love this for you. And I do know you stay busy, okay, Taurus? But even if you do have just a moment, if you do want to manifest it, claim it, or it resonates, even if you just leave an emoji or something, if you'd like to keep some of your stuff to yourself, that's cool. But if not, the comment section's there for you. You can brag, complain, boast, cry, whatever you want. That's there for you, all right? And it does help me in the channel out, even if you just leave an emoji down there. So thank you so much for taking a moment to comment. And even though it takes me forever to reply to them, as soon as my phone's notifications go off, I do read that, and I'm like a transmitter. I'm like the AT&T tower. I transmit it right to God's desk for you, okay? So we're going to do everything we can, and all of us, every subscriber here is part of the fam, and we're all in this with you to manifest it and make it happen, all right? So please consider subscribing and being a part of the fam, because then you got a family that is huge. You should see a family reunion at this channel. We should plan some kind of a get-together. Anyways, and remember, Taurus, this will resonate to all placements of Taurus within your chart, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. I love Tauruses. You guys are so awesome to read for. Nothing can stop a Taurus, no matter what you go through, right? You just keep getting back up. Such a powerful sign. I love reading for you, Taurus. Yeah. Okay, let's get into some super chats, all right? To find your full birth chart, user 6, you can use, and if you go to Google, and if you just research, like Google search birth chart calculator, free birth chart calculator, there's a lot, like Astro Cafe is one. I think there's like, Cafe Astrology or something. But Google search free birth chart calculator. You will need to know your birth date, your birth time, and the location where you were born, okay? But then that'll let you get a full chart out. And I do chart readings too, along with personal love, finance, spiritual guidance, animal channeling readings. So you can always email me at archerastrology@gmail.com if you'd like to get even just a chart reading as opposed to a love reading, or mix and match and get a little love, a little chart, and a little money. All right? But yeah, there's tons on Google if you go to search free birth chart calculator. Wow, I could have really said that a lot shorter than I did. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, my Virgo moon likes to critique me for no reason. All right, let's see. My Virgo moon is harsh on me. I think my Virgo moon is the channel's boss when I'm in my PR mode or my boss or channel producer mode. And then when I sit down here, then I get to be my Sagittarius, I think, or Cancer, one of the two. Anyways, let's super chat. All right. Doop 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 bump. Okay. And thank you guys for the super chats. I'm sorry I've only got the time to read the 6 because I need to just start doing a 24-hour live stream and just hanging out with you guys. And then if I go to sleep, you guys just stare at Buddha Squirrel all day or something. All right, let's see. Wouldn't that be kind of neat? Like my Virgo moon says you don't have enough time yet, Archie. You got to sleep sometime. No, I don't. Yes. Okay. All right, Janet. Will Ryan contact me with more? Will Ryan connect me with more before our Taurus April birthdays? Okay, gotcha. He didn't laugh at the custom meme I sent him this morning. Didn't do a live either. Okay, let's find out what's up with him. All right. Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if he's lost something or he's had, oh boy. I'm seeing on this one here that something at work is affecting with his money, okay? Like from like a social media or content creator energy, it's almost like he got flagged for something that has like a violation in terms of services. The reason he's not being like, he's not reaching out to you or talking to anybody right now is because something about his work is taking like priority and he feels like he can't overcome this thing right now. Ace of Swords to the 10 of Swords. He's carrying a lot of personal burdens. That's why he's gone quiet. 4 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles to the Empress on this one. It's like he's working on some way of changing or rethinking that. Because I'm thinking he's got a little bit of jealousy factors coming out that some of the other people have actually like reached out, like I think people got upset and reported him and stuff. Okay? Like he needs the software I have. I reached out to one of those YouTube channels that does the scam call center videos where they can hack into a call center computer and stuff. And I asked him, I just was like, hey, what software do you use? Found out, and I found an automated version that it takes 2 different programs to run. But anybody that accidentally flags or contacts my channel as soon as, well, okay, I'm going to leave out the details because it's really cool. But it has the way to connect into the person that did the flag or reported the channel, and then it goes taps their computer through IP addresses. First, it downloads everything in their computer for me and contacts me a zip file from a cloud, and then it crashes their computer. Okay? That's why nobody flags or reports this channel. You don't mess around, you know? Or any of my friends' channels. You'd be amazed what I can do with IP addresses, okay? And I've found some very interesting stuff on the dumps before my software crashes their computer. But he might need that a little bit, Janet, going on because there's so much drama in his workplace that he's shut down to everybody right now, okay? Not just you. He will reach out and make contact. He is just kind of tapped in to what's going wrong. Like there's too much drama. 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, that he's taking time to himself. One of those things, okay? And with how fast he's moving, it's like, he's almost like, I did like the meme, I didn't think it needed to be replied to. And I'm like, you could have at least like hit the heart emoji or something on your phone. He's like, oh shoot, I didn't think of that. And I'm like, that's okay, guys, sometimes don't think of that, you know? So if you give him a little bit of time to like rest or come through it, that's what I think he's got going on, okay? It seems almost as if he's in a little bit of a similar energy to what we've had going on over the weekend and stuff that got brought to my light. All right, check out my community post from, I think that was the 16th. I think it was Sunday 4 p.m.'s post. That I think he's dealing with similar stuff. And yes, somebody did attempt to report and flag my channel after that was done, and I now have all their data. So anyhow, I love my software. It's cool. It was a lot of money, but it was so worth it. Investment into the channel. It's cool. Okay. Anyhow, let's move forwards. Thanks, Janet. Yuki. All right. Anything I need to know to feel better during Venus retrograde? The World's card to the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. The biggest thing is going to be to process your feelings and not try to bottle them up and get stressed out and worried about them with the Knight of Swords. A lot of the frustrations that you're going to start feeling, why hasn't somebody reached back out? Why haven't I heard about that job? Why aren't we moving forward? You know, this is all going to be stuff, process it, because it's just showing that you're ready to go. You're getting a positive reaction out of the retrogrades. Everybody else, especially the unawoke people, like the people that are in the hiring, they don't watch tarot at the college or the job you're going for and that. So they are going to retrograde and come your way. It's saying as you process these feelings and emotions that you're going to feel, If you just be patient and peaceful and wait, you'll have people coming your way to lock stuff down, okay? So when it doesn't feel like it's happening as fast as you want it to, and that you're getting frustrated and it's irritating you, just tell yourself, patience, patience, it's coming, okay? You will feel some of that stress and frustration, Yuki, because you know they're going to reach out. You know they're going to contact you, so you're like, why not just now? Why not now? It's just embracing that, okay? Okay, Stephanie. Hey, Steph. What's up, Stephanie? All right, let's see what we got here. Anything or anyone coming? Stephanie is such a beautiful name. Oh my gosh, I dig that name. All right, let's see. Anything or anyone coming towards me during retrograde? Yeah, Eight of Wands. Who is it? Death card, Scorpio, Virgo energy, Leo, and Cancer energy. This is all major arcana. You've got somebody coming back in that's had to undergo a major shift that they can't control this one. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody that's had to go through a major transformation and a leveling up. They've done their time, and with the Strength card, that is what's lighting their fire to propel them back in your direction. So what you've got coming in, think of their name right now. That's the one. Eight of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, and they're coming back to make a long-term offer. That's been the biggest thing they've been working on, is because they know when they make contact with you, it's the catalyst. They aren't going to be able to reach out and go, can we just be friends? They know the first minute they send that text message, they have committed themselves to getting married to you in the future, because it's not going to just be the way it was before. Okay? So when they come out, the devil shows up. They're motivating through that hardest point. The devil energy's been kind of attacking them lately, but that's the one that's coming your way. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. All right? Okay, Roanoke. 90-day love forecast. You got it. Give me a 90-day outlook. 90-day outlook. Not an 89 and out. We don't do that here. God's like, Archer, you're already into me for lifetimes. That's cool. I'm okay with that. You're a better boss than I am. I was a mean boss. I was a mean manager. Nah, everybody actually loved me. You know that. I acted just like this at work. I literally had residents coming into my office. This is the third management company I worked for before I went full-time on the channel. I had residents, I would never tell another community what I do because I had residents coming in being like, can you give me a tarot reading to let me know? I need a tarot reading. Can you tell me if I'm going to make rent this month? I'm like, well, I don't need a tarot card for that. Let me check your ledger. But it's anyways, okay, what I see on this one is that you're actually, the first 30 days of the outlook, the Page of Wands. I see you going to a couple of events and having a pretty decent time, getting out, maybe even getting into taking yourself out on dates a little bit, and just getting yourself seen, fresh air, and getting back into the nice weather. Now, you have the energy in the 60 days on this Four of Wands that you do have the return of somebody, okay? This could be twin energy, all right? But somebody that feels like that. You've got reunion stuff happening in the 60 days, okay? It's the person on your mind. I think you do have confirmation that they're your twin flame though. But 60 days out is where you hear from them and things start happening. That 90 days out, you guys are putting the burdens of the past away instead of hashing things over and over again. You talk out the past, you work things out, and then going forward after this 10 of Wands, after you've put this stuff away, it's literally, I think she's just hauling everything out to the curb. That this is all the stuff you guys have talked through and worked out. And it's like, all right, Clark, let's go fumigate this chair. You know, that cat had 9 lives, they just spin them all. Woo! It is March. I do not need to quote Christmas movies that my parents wouldn't let me watch. No, first time I watched that movie, I was like, what? King of Wands, the World's card. This is where it goes forward into the Sun card. By August, you guys have worked stuff out and you're starting to set the tones for your future, okay? Watch out when you guys wire up Christmas trees if you have a cat, apparently. I don't. I'm out. World card, your new chapter begins in 90 days, but it starts early. Enjoy your first 30 days of being still being single on your own and living your life, okay? Horn honk for confirmation, all right? Because 60 and 90 days, you're focusing on getting back into a relationship. Okay, Saggy girl, what's up? All right, let's see what we got on Saggy girl. Boom. Okay. Is JS female Cancer a frenemy? Okay, gotcha. Oh, this is a female Cancer. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's see. The Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. No, this person's actually on your team. Now, with the Lover's card, you guys are soulmates, and not relationship type, but friend type. Not a friend of me. Believe it or not, she's on your side. She just gets a little bit jealous of all the attention that you get. And she does have feelings for Cancer, but not deep ones. She just kind of crushes on Cancer. She kind of digs his vibes, okay, the male Cancer. But, like, she's also pretty Cancerian loyal in the fact that she's like, nope, that's Saggy girls. I'm not, nope, don't take a chance. That's not permittable, you know, because girls are way better about that than guys, right? You're like, I see that for the way that she makes you worry that she might be a friend of me with her attitude and stuff. She's trying to mirror your sassy energy, but she's coming off passive aggressive, which makes you not trust her. But deep down, she's got some loyalty on this one, that King of Swords. She would think before acting. Like, friendship means more to her. She would not do something like that and go after him. She likes him. There are feelings there, but she also knows how to keep them under control. Okay? So she's trustworthy. You can trust her. The thing is, she tries to act like you a little bit. She's a little jealous of, like, your Sagittarius energy. So she tries to act like you a little bit. Okay? And it's not any kind of, like, imposter syndrome or nothing. She just digs how, like, you keep yourself together. And she's a Cancer. She doesn't keep herself together. You know? Nothing against her. It's just her sun sign. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. And then Larry. Where's Larry at? I know Larry's here. Where'd you go? There we go. Okay, yeah, cool. Ooh, the scrolling's doing something weird and cool. How about that? Okay, that's neat. There you are, Larry. Oh, that's cool. Okay, a Taurus man wants to know what to do about a Virgo lady that has caught her eye, but I caught her in a white lie. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I did pick up some lying in the energies, too. Page of Cups to the Nine of Swords. Four of Pentacles. And Page of Swords. Okay, what I'm seeing is with Page of Wands is that, first of all, it depends on looking at it objectively. Is this a very serious lie? Or is, like, was she hiding something serious? Like, I'm not seeing, like, three swords, so I'm not hiding, I don't see her hiding, like, that she was in another relationship or anything, but a little bit of white lie might have been a way to, like, avoid you. Like, let's say you had plans to take her to a concert or a date or something like that, and she's like, oh, I really can't. I can't tonight. I have a headache or something like that. Then you came to find out she actually was out partying with her friends. What I'm being told is, like, in that analogy, the truth behind it was she didn't know how to, like, just say, hey, no, I just need a night with my friends. See, she's even stuttering in the energies instead of just being upfront about it, because you can be in a connection, in a relationship, and still be like, hey, look, I just need the night off for something I've got planned, or I already had this planned for the weekend before we met. And it's like, that's okay, that's cool. She's very used to getting yelled at by other boys when she did it, so she thinks she has to lie about it. Okay, a little bit of past, like, PTSD coming back. Where once she learns to know you a little bit more, then she'll find out that it's like, oh, okay, Larry's cool. I can actually just tell him the truth and be like, hey, look, I really wanted to go to this Sabrina concert with my girlfriends. Is that okay? Instead of being like, I don't feel good, I got a headache. You know, she's learning she can actually be honest with you. She always had to lie to cover things up with her exes. That's why this little white lie came out. Okay? You're different than her exes, so she's just got to learn she doesn't have to lie. So even a way to address it might be to be like, hey, you don't have to lie to me if you need, you know, you don't have to tell me that part, you know. You can be straight up. She just got to kind of adjust to it a little bit. All right? So I hope that helps. Or I hope it at least, like, you know, just catch the drift and you can kind of, like, roll with it. Okay? And thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you, Rowdy. You rock. Six of Swords. Go with the flow. Be water. Adjust to whatever energies are coming around you right now. Okay? Like, don't drive angry, I'm being told to say. Literally, I'm seeing that scene of Bill Murray with the groundhog driving. Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry. Go with the flow. It'll be okay. All right? Okay. And thank you all. Thank you to the Mod Squad. Thank you, Super Chatters. And Taurus, thank you for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I totally love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got today for Taurus, the Super Chatters and everything. All right. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance. And making this happen for Taurus, especially the ones that like, share, and comment. Skip the liking and sharing. That you don't got to do that. But at least the comment. No, everybody? Oh, yeah, I remember what happened the last time I made this joke. I tripped on the stairs. Okay. Sorry. All right, Taurus, I love you very much. Until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I'll see you all in just a few for Gemini. Love you.